Oh, just found some free iron over here. Let's deal with this. Get ourselves some iron. Okay, quick. It's already been damaged a bit for some reason. Come on. Okay, can't get me, that's good. But I can just about get him. Oh. Ah, right, okay. Welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Survival Let's Play series, FoxWorld. This is episode 16. It's only been a month since the last episode. I'm very happy to be back. It feels like it's been longer than that for some reason. Anyway, we've got ourselves 4 iron ingots from that golem. That was pretty good. And a poppy which we can just plant somewhere random. I don't want junk filling up my inventory. That's never fun. Okay, you might notice my inventory is very full of bamboo. I am here to trade sticks with the Fletchers because I have no emeralds. As you can see, this is where I usually keep my emeralds. There are absolutely none in there. So just getting loads of sticks so that we can get some emeralds back again. We'll probably use them all up in no time though. Okay, come on. How many are we getting? 9. Yep, okay, that's pretty good. That's enough for one bookshelf. So, I did a bit of work down here between episodes, not much, but I did manage to get an Unbreaking 3 villager, and it didn't even take me very long. It was like the 5th try or something. I got Unbreaking 3. Yes, it's 38 emeralds, but we can always use zombies to make the prices cheaper. I'm not going to do that anytime soon, mainly because I can't be bothered to deal with it. It's painful. Anyway, it's good that we do have Unbreaking 3, we have Mending, and we have Fortune 3, so we can max out our pickaxe that we have. So a little job we have to do is fill this area. This was originally going to be a staircase going up to the top, but then I didn't know what to put at the top, so I thought it would be a waste of time and resources doing that. So I think we should make this a little workstation area, because currently just have my crafting table stuck in a corner and it doesn't look great. Also, no furnaces down here. We do have storage, but you can't live on that. So let's do something. I did think about this. Hold on. How about furnace? Okay, we can put this back. Crafting table, a chiseled bookshelf would look pretty cool. We can store our books and things we get from our librarians, and we have 1 at the moment, but we'll soon fill this up. Probably we'll need more, but I like this way of storing books because it's visual. And then here, to fill this empty space, we can have a flower. There we go. I'm very happy with that. I think it looks really nice and makes this area feel more like a place you'd spend quite a lot of your time. Can remove this now. That can become my person crafting table. We're gonna leave this villager project for now. We will come back here later this episode, but we have other things to do. In the last episode, we made this automatic sheep wool farm, and it doesn't look great. It doesn't look really ugly though. I did make an effort to make it look nice with the wool and things, but it's obviously not going to stay like this. I have a really cool idea to make it look pretty good. This is going to be a big project in the end. We're going to have lots of farms and things related to agriculture. I'm very excited to make more progress on this. So my idea I've had is, well, you'll probably be able to work it out if you look in this chest. As you can see, lots of stone, dirt, moss and lovely things that you use for terrain. So I thought I could turn this into a cave. Not a standard Minecraft cave like we have out here. This is going to be custom and detailed and looking very nice. I've not built a cave before, a custom cave, I don't think so. I might have done, but if I did, it probably looked really bad. So I'm going to make an effort to beautify this as best as I can. So the first job is the floor. I want to continue this path. Okay, last few dirt blocks, and then I'm probably going to run out of shovel durability. Possibly, maybe not. I don't know, this shovel's lasting longer than I expected. Come on. Oh, okay, of course. The last dirt block, and it broke. So before I want to do anything else inside, I want to work out an entrance. I'm going to need some of this. I am just leaving really weird trees like this because I can't be bothered to wait for saplings to drop and replant them, so this is just what we're doing. I might actually have to make them floating, make them really ugly. Me, a few months ago, will have not have liked what I'm doing right now, but it's because I can't be bothered to replant. Anyway, now we've got floating trees in the area, but at least we have wood, so let's just make a load of these. So, what could we have? I've had an idea. Let's just get a few of these, make some fences. How many can we get? 27. Oh, okay, I think I've made a bit too many, but let's have a think. How's that for an entrance? Wow, I'm very happy with this. This is the kind of terrain that I want to eventually do on the sides of the mountain. It's going to be a very big project, that's why I haven't discussed it until now, but yeah, this is the vision, and it will also be the kind of thing I want to have in here. We might mix in a bit of deep slate maybe if we want to emphasise darker areas, that's why I've gathered some deep slate. But what we're doing is keeping tough near the bottom and then lighter blocks as you go up. But there are a few bits where I put tough like here, but this is meant to be a darker area. I'm just trying to emphasise the shadows, and yeah, moss on top as well because there's more sunlight, so then stuff grows on there. I could actually put some short grass on here. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and here, yeah, just in a couple of places some short grass. Oh, I'm really happy with this. This could be the best terrain I've ever done, possibly. Time to focus on indoors. We're gonna have the same thing as I said earlier. I am very excited to do this, can't wait for it, and I want to bring back building segments because they have been gone for a while from the channel, mainly because I haven't been bothered to record myself doing large builds, but I want to bring them back for this build. I like them because it lets the people watching feel more included in the building process rather than you just skipping to the final thing and then they don't really see what's been going on while you've been building it. I have done a lot of thinking and I have managed to build this cave interior. Yeah, it did require quite a lot of brain power because of the detail and the amount of blocks that this required. You couldn't just mindlessly walk along placing blocks, that didn't work. You had to think about what blocks would look good where, and that was the bit that took a very long time. My time to placing blocks ratio is not looking very good. Anyway, as you can see, this place is completely different to how it looked. I've transformed it as best as I can using tough moss, stone. I did mix in deep slate here and in a couple other places to emphasize shadows, as I said I would. I think it looks pretty good, and also mixed in some grass and placed vines, but there weren't really many places that the vines could go because they would spread down onto here and it just would look horrible. Look here, if I placed a vine there, it would grow endlessly. So I just tried to find spaces like here where there's no full block for it to grow on, so it's confined. Anyway, yeah, that was a bit tricky, so we don't have many vines here, even though I did gather quite a few. But here, I like this. This is my storage area. So, as you can see, I've got quite a lot of wool already. And this is only the second episode that this has existed. Already 5 stacks of wool, so we will eventually overflow. And also, I will need to eventually repair the shears, which I'm not excited for because I'll have to go mining for iron, but that's a problem for another day. Anyway, I really like this, and I would like to say I'm excited to continue this part. More farms would be nice, but then I would have to continue this terrain, which is not very fun. I just want farms. Anyway, here, I like this. I've kind of made a shape here. This is not completely natural. The idea is that people have come along and they've carved into the rock to make beautiful things like this, and yeah, but here it's a bit more concealed. So our next job is doing a path, because, well, I forgot that we had to do a path. I finished this build and I was thinking, hooray, that's enough working on this project for today, but then I realised that it's detached from the rest of the area, so we will have to do something about that. So, update 1.21.5 came out while I was building this, and I do want to use some of the new blocks, like the leaf litter, in this path. I'm very excited for that. Next episode will be a dedicated update video episode though. This is a pretty nice shape for a path, winds around here, so now what I want to do is stuff I haven't actually done before around here, mainly because these paths were all made before I had access to moss. So I want to mix in some moss around the edges. I don't actually have much, so we'll have to use it sparingly. Oh my god, this is the 4th raid, or not raid, pillager patrol visit while I've been building this. But at least I'm getting a lot of Bad Omen bottles. I did actually get Bad Omen 5 bottle. Okay, oh yeah, make them shoot each other, that's good. Yeah, what level is it? Let's see. 3, okay, that's not bad. I've only been getting 3s, 4s and 5s recently, it's great. Anyway, these people are hiding. Oh, one is piercing. Okay. Need to deal with him then. By just doing that. Okay. Very nice. We've got random junk, but at least we have an ominous bottle. So if we ever do a trial chamber, I know I said a while ago that I would like to do a trial chamber soon, but that hasn't happened because I'm really undergeared. Anyway, we now have quite a nice supply of bottles, so if we do want to do one, then we are definitely able to. I am running out of space. I've moved all the items into here. This isn't intended to store these items, this is meant to be for wool, so I do have a plan to build a proper storage room soon. In the next couple of episodes I will. Anyway, I've done a couple of things, like a lamp post, light post thing, just because this area is quite dark at night, so I want a bit more light, and then place some bushes with coarse dirt underneath. I think that looks pretty good. So now what we're going to do, we're going to do the extra details, and that's placing grass and stuff. If you bone meal moss, it creates ugly stuff, so we'll have to place this manually, which is a bit annoying. We can't just use bone meal, but it's fine. Here we will have cluster of dark oak saplings, something a bit like that. Yeah, that's nice. And then can replant that there possibly. No, I think it's a bit too close. Yeah, terrain is very slow, but looks good in the end. Yeah, that's better. I think we could have one there instead. Right, okay, well, this is a sunflower plains biome, and we haven't actually used any sunflowers in here. As you can see, untouched land over there has sunflowers. We need more sunflowers in Spud Valley. So this might look terrible, but along here I want to place a few sunflowers, maybe there. Yeah, just along this upper section, and they face away from the mountain, so that's good. We can have one there. Yeah, just along here. Oh, I accidentally deleted some grass. Oh, yeah, I really like that. You might not like it, but I do. It will probably grow on you. Hopefully it will grow on you. And then we can just have some bone meal around here, get some nice flowers in, saves me looking through my chest to find them. And then we still need a view of the thing, so we don't want too much tall grass. Okay, I'm a really big fan of this. Get rid of all of this. Yeah, okay. Lovely, I think it's great. Okay, we're gonna start looking at update features today. So, new feature, smelting leaves gives you leaf litters, which are pretty much just dead leaves, but they look really cool. Oh, okay, let's see, let's have a look. Yeah, it's quite small, one of them, but they work like candles and sea pickles, so you can have multiple on a block. So I've gathered quite a few leaf litters. I think we should find places to... Oh yeah, they go really well on coarse dirt. Wow. Okay. Is there any more exposed coarse dirt? No, we could get rid of... actually no. Let's see how they look on... just on moss or something. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Okay. I like this. Yeah, okay. Maybe not there though. We could put them here. 3, yeah, okay. Oh, they're quite subtle, and I like that about them. Okay, we could also have one right by the door somewhere, if we can find anywhere, I don't know. Here, just have one, nice. And then a couple there. Don't want to get through all of them in one go. Do they go on stone? Oh, they do. Oh wow, okay, nice. Yeah, something like that. You can have clusters. On stone it looks a bit like dirt. That's good. Okay, I think I will run out soon because I didn't expect that I would use so many. Oh, okay, don't have many. But somewhere I think they would work really well is around the barn. So, yeah, nice, because coarse dirt they blend in really well with. Okay, we could just have a couple in places. Yeah. Oh, and even dirt. They work really well on dirt as well. Okay, how about gravel? Yeah, looks a bit like dirt, same as stone. So, yeah, okay, lovely. Oh, I've run out. I think I'll need to get more. Oh, actually, over here would be really good, because this is also coarse dirt. So, have a few in places. Yeah, not using too many, because I don't have many. But, oh, can't go there. Yeah, and then how about on a piece of grass somewhere? There, no, wrong corner. Here? Still wrong corner. Okay. How about... No. There's no... I don't see... Okay, that's fine. So is it the direction you're facing? That where the... Okay, so... It's... Yeah, bottom corner. Bottom right corner. That's where it places. Okay. So then we can do that. Yeah, right, okay, I'm learning how to use these. I know I said at the beginning of the episode that we would return to the villagers later this episode, but I was planning to do that, but we have run out of time because we've had so much fun doing this and doing the gardening out the front. So this episode's ended up longer than I expected it to be. Well, this has taken longer than I expected it to. So we will do the villagers next episode. First thing we will do is the villagers, I promise. But something I've noticed in the new update is that when sheep have been sheared, the colour of their body is now the colour of their wool when it's grown. So I really like that new feature. That's what it used to look like. It used to be white, now it's actually coloured. I think it's a great addition to the game. Anyway, I'm trying to keep the traditional FoxWorld episode length, not too long, not too short. So we are not doing the villagers in this episode, but it was very successful. A lot of building. Next episode, probably not going to do so much building. We're going to do the villagers and also look at some of the new update features. I'm very excited to do that. We did look at the leaf litter in this episode, but next episode we'll actually go exploring for some of the new items. One final thing we can do this episode is enchant, because we have reached 30 levels once again. Okay, what do we think could do with some disenchanting? Boots are good. Yeah, possibly the chest plate. That helmet's really good. I don't want thorns, so I'm going to disenchant that. See if we can get something a bit better on this here. Thorns, oh, no thanks, okay. Okay, I've got up to 31 levels from trading with villagers. Let's just get a level 1 thing on that. So, let's see, what do we get now? Protection for... well, okay. Thorns again. I'm not disenchanting that, we've got protection 4, but if I get a protection 4 villager, which I hopefully will in the next episode, then I'm disenchanting that, because I don't want thorns at all. We have unbreaking, we have protection, well we will have protection hopefully next episode. We could just get those back again, but it does require quite a few emeralds that I don't have at the moment. I have to keep... I might expand my bamboo farm actually, that's a good idea. Anyway, now is the end of the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to explore the update in the next one.